So here I have a Snickers. These are really good and I want to enjoy a Snickers in class, but I want to be able to sneak it in without anybody seeing it. So all I gotta do is pop the top open and let's see, I got my Kit Kats in there and my Twix. This is plenty of sugar to get me through the class, and my choice of snacks will be Hot Cheetos Extra and Takis. What's up, pranksters? Welcome back. Welcome back to another How to Sneak Food into Class. And this is part 25, guys. So in this video, I'm going to be doing what I've been doing for the last 24 How to Sneak Food into Class videos. I'm going to show you some really cool methods on how you guys can take your snacks into class using school supplies. And these are the school supplies I'll be using, and these are the snacks for these demonstrations. And yep, Takis and Hot Cheetos Extra are in this video as well. Now the methods in this video are much simpler and easier than the previous ones that I've shown you in the last couple videos. Anybody can do these, guys, and it doesn't take up a lot of work to set up these little hacks. Now before we begin, let's make sure that you guys are subscribed to this channel with the bell notifications turned on. That way you don't miss out on my upcoming videos. And if you guys want to see part 26 of this series, give this video a big thumbs up. 1,000 likes are appreciated. Check it out! When it comes to making these videos, I usually go to two stores, Walmart and my local dollar store. So for this instance, I went to Walmart and I picked up one of these boxes. This box contains 64 crayons. And what I like about this big crayon box is that on the back, it's got a little sharpener. So when your crayon starts wearing out, you just sharpen it and it'll be good as new. So they do provide this little sharpener. Well, we're gonna use this to our advantage because I wanna take my candy bar into class, and let me show you how that's done. All right, so here's the crayon box. Now, like I said, there's a sharpener down here on the bottom. So let's open up the crayon box from the bottom. And yep, there it is, guys. There's a crayon sharpener. On the other side, if we open it, it's nothing but crayons. So it looks normal so far. But did you notice the bottom though? Did you notice all this space right here, this big gap that we can easily store snacks and candy in there? Wow, that's a lot of space. So here I have a Snickers. These are really good and I want to enjoy a Snickers in class, but I want to be able to sneak it in without anybody seeing it. So all I gotta do is put it inside. Just like this. I'll close it up. I don't even have to remove the sharpener. So I'll close up the flaps. And that's pretty much it, guys. How simple is this, huh? So you'll be in class, guys, using your crayons. You're just coloring stuff, right? And then you get hungry. You know that your candy bar is in there because we just put it there. And it's underneath all these crayons. Well, when nobody's looking, guys, just pretend that you're casually using crayons. And then, if you don't spot anybody looking in your direction, undo the bottom flap. And there's our candy bar right there, guys. Look at that. And I could open it and eat it little by little as the class goes by. So I'll just have it like this. And then I'll take a piece every now and then until it's all gone. It's a simple method. It's a very simple method to sneak your favorite candy bars into class. Again, guys, I was at Walmart just looking at the school supplies, trying to figure out ways on how to sneak food into class. And I came across this right here. This is a little stack of washi tape. I don't use these, but these were in the school supply area. So I picked it up because it was perfect for sneaking food into class. This was under $2, so it's totally worth it, guys, especially if you guys want to eat in class. What I like about this washi tape container is not only that it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rolls of tape, but if we open it, so let's pop the top open, it's hollow inside. And look at the bottom. There's a label on there with the barcode, so that covers the bottom. And on the top, it's got their logo. You see, these are very common at Walmart. And it's got the little cap on there. It's transparent, but if you put their little cover on there, you won't be able to see anything inside. So this is perfect for stashing candy in there. For example, this little Twix bar. Let's see, will it fit in there? Yep, barely. And this could hold your hunger for a couple hours. It does contain 100 calories in there. So that's perfect, but I think I can still fit something else in there. Let me try my Kit Kats. Alright. Let's hope it fits in there. Haha. Yes, it does. And I'll just put this cover on. And look, can you tell there's any candy in there? I certainly can't. And lastly, just put this in your supply box. And that's it. Whenever you guys want your candy, you'll know it's there. Alright, so I have my school supplies here, guys, in this supply box. And if I need some tape, I got my tape right here handy. But if I'm hungry, I also have some snacks in here handy. So all I gotta do is pop the top open. And let's see, I got my Kit Kats in there and my Twix. This is plenty of sugar to get me through the class. It's better than nothing, right guys? You just gotta find school supplies that you can put stuff in there, and that's all you need to do, guys. You'll be able to eat in class and nobody will know but you. Alright, so I was going through my drawers, guys, and I found this little box. It's got 200 staples in there. Well, I removed a few already, but it's a simple little staple box. And then, guess what? I came across this little box of Nerds. And look, clearly the Nerds fits inside the box of staples. And it actually leaves you a little bit of room to work with. So, if you guys want to try this out, this is what you're going to do. What a coincidence that I happened to find these on the same day that I got these. I guess it was meant to be, guys. First, I'm going to empty out this staples box. And there's a few staples in there. They're all broken up. But these will come in handy. So let's set these aside. And what I like about this box is that it has two openings. This side and this side open. So that is perfect. On the back side, that's where we're going to push our box of Nerds in there. So let's try to get it in there. It'll be snug for sure, but it will definitely fit. Alright, so we got the Nerds in there. See? So this side we just close up. And there's still like a little gap where we can put our staples in. So it'll definitely cover up this side, so you can't really tell that there's Nerds in there. How perfect is that? So let's close it up. Just in case anybody opens this, they can see that there's staples in there. And that's it, guys. Just put this in your pocket, and when you guys want some Nerds, you know that they're inside your staples box. I know that it's not a lot of candy in there, but it's just enough to get you through the class. Sometimes all we need is to trick our stomach and mind with little pieces of candy like these. So for example here, guys, I'm opening it up and I have staples there. Okay, well, they're expected to be there, so there's not much going on here, at least not on this side. But on this side, we have our Nerds. So I'm gonna open up the box of Nerds, and even though it is a box of staples, I have Nerds in there, and I also have staples in there just in case you guys need them. If you guys go through the candy aisles at Walmart, you'll find a lot of boxes of candy. For example, Sweet Tarts, Nerds, and all kinds of other candy brands, but they all come in these boxes. And that's perfect because we'll be able to take these into class. We just gotta disguise them as other things. Let me show you how to do that. So this is the box of Sweet Tarts. It doesn't have to be Sweet Tarts, it can be any other candy as long as it comes in a box. The way we're gonna disguise it is like if this was a Christmas present, pretty much. For example, here I have a sheet of construction paper. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap this perfectly around this box. I'll just free up one of the flaps where I'm gonna open up my candy. You'll need some tape for this, so I'm gonna start right here on the edge. So I'll just tape that down. And then I'm gonna roll this around the construction paper so it covers it completely. Basically like wrapping a Christmas present. I'm gonna tuck these sides in and then fold down. And the bottom should look a little something like this. Now as far as the top, we're gonna trim off a little bit so we're able to close it down as well. Now before we close this other end, we're actually gonna open up the flap. Now let's close it back up and fold everything down. And again, let's use tape to hold everything in place. Alright, so at this point you can't tell what's inside. You guys can't tell that this is candy. With the blade, guys, I'm gonna cut around the top. So now we're gonna be creating a flap. So cut around the edge. Right, so you're making 3 cuts, guys. And look. So the flap of our cover up, we're gonna tape to the flap of the box of candy. So now they open and close together. Now if we try to close it, it won't close anymore. Luckily, I have a rubber band that I'm gonna wrap around this box. Look at that. It's closed now. What should we call this box? What school supply should it be? Should it be crayons? Should it be pencils? Pens? I think pens works. And I'm gonna write extra pens. Alright, and that's it. Let's put this in our supply box. And look what's in there. More candy. So we have lots of candy within this supply box. Let's close it up and that's it. Now guys, over here I have my supplies box, and yes, we have those extra pens, which, you know, you can't tell if they're extra pens or not, but it doesn't look like there's candy in there, right? Well, wrong. All we gotta do is undo this flap over here and we'll have access to our candy. Look guys, I'll just open it up when nobody's looking. Those are my sweet tarts, ready to be eaten. And that's a simple way to sneak a whole box of candy into class. And you can easily put it back by laying the flap down and putting the rubber band over it. See? Back in the supply box it goes. That's a lot of sugar. Alright, so for this last hack, you're gonna need some poster board. This I got at Walmart again for $1, but this is perfect because it's gonna help us sneak large quantities of snacks and candy into class. So if you have a poster board like this, that's all you need, guys. Just gather your favorite snacks and do what I'm gonna do next. Alright, so here's the poster board. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna roll it up. So it should look a little something like this. And we're gonna use rubber bands to hold everything in place. So wrap the rubber bands around the poster. Alright, so here it is, guys. 3 rubber bands I put on there. And this is the inside of this poster. And the inside is where we're gonna hide our snacks. And my choice of snacks will be Hot Cheetos Extra and Takis. Here I have some tissue paper, guys. So I'm gonna grab a stack of this and I'm gonna ball it up. And then I'm gonna put it inside my poster roll. Make sure it's very snug, guys. So do that and then push it in. Basically, the further in it goes, the more room you'll have for your snacks. And that's good enough for me. I'm gonna get some Takis next. And I'm gonna put some inside. Alright, okay, that's plenty of Takis. Next, it's time for Hot Cheetos. Alright, that's a good amount. And of course, we gotta close this up, so we'll get more tissue paper. Ball it up and put it in there. And if somebody asks, just tell them that this is a project for art class, so you can have this on your desk and nobody will suspect anything. Even if they do ask you about the tissue on there, tell them it's part of your project. But they won't be able to see the chips in there unless they're Superman. But you can get away with sneaking chips into class. Okay, so here's my art project. It's a poster. Nobody can see it until I get to art class. See, there's nothing there. And over here, I just have some tissue paper covering it. No big deal. They shouldn't question it, as I said. And just lay this on your desk. So you'll be doing your work, but then you happen to be hungry. And remember that the side with the tissue paper should be facing you, and this side will be facing the rest of your class, especially your teacher. When you guys get hungry, because it will happen throughout the day, just pull this layer of tissue paper, pull it out, and I'll have access to my chips. Look, since we put the Takis in first, I'll be able to get to them last. So first I gotta go through my Hot Cheetos Extra. And it's a simple way to eat in class, guys. And that's a lot of chips, by the way. I put half of the hot Cheetos extra in there and half of the Takis. So that's like a whole bag of chips. But these are my favorite. So I'll be eating this and nobody will know that they're there. Now, of course, nosy teachers, right? They'll come around walking through the aisles, checking to see what people are doing. And that's when you guys put this back in. And nothing to see here, guys. There's no chips in there. They won't have any reason to question that there's chips in there. And that's how you guys can get away with sneaking chips into class. And those are 5 simple methods that will help you sneak your favorite snacks and candy into class. As you guys just saw, they're not that hard to do. These can easily be done as long as you have the school supplies handy. At the start of this video, I said if this video gets 1,000 likes, I'll end up doing part 26. So if you guys want to see part 26 of this series, let me know with those likes. Also, guys, my mask design contest is still going on. So please check out that video in the link below if you guys want a chance to win $150 at Amazon. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out this video. I'll see you pranksters in my next one. So open it, guys. We're gonna fill the inside with some Skittles. Just dump them in there. Alright, that's a good portion. Let's close it up. Now this pen we're gonna modify to sneak some M&M's minis into class. Look how easy it is to get some M&M's. Just pop the top open. Simple as that, guys.